pretty cool to see him having fun and playing loose. And he's just a slow heart rate, just very gifted. But we're expecting special things from Blaine all year long.
Throughout your time playing or coaching, is there a profile you've come across that reminds you of Blaine?
I was on. It's funny you asked that because I was kind of thinking just after he hit that ball to left for the home run, he kind of reminds me of Cameron Meisner. Was a first rounder from Missouri a few years back. Just like long body, like leverage, but also like athleticism and hand speed. I think that's maybe just because of the height, but he's pretty special. I mean, he can use the whole field, and it's an elite combination of athleticism, but also like real whip and leverage. So it's a special talent.
How come? One of y'all.
Oh, it was me. Yeah. You also see him always smiling, like having fun out there. Just how much does that help him play free and confident, like he obviously does?
Yeah, I think he fits in great with our guys. Between him and Antigua, it's like a walk-in Apple Music festival right there. But they know the they know the songs that every single one of the guys walk out songs. But again, it's cool. Just as you have long days or whatever, you're gonna have a good day with those two guys running around, and you can watch him. He was singing Ariel's walkout song at one point. I was like, hey man, we got 2 outs. Let's make sure we score here if we can.
What do you see from Landon and Evan in their starts?
Just poise and competitiveness from both of them. I mean, Landon had the one ball leave the yard and left. I thought it was a good pitch. I mean, 2-0 challenge fastball and tip of the cap to the guy for landing on it. But other than that, I mean, I thought the curveball was good. The cutter, slider, hybrid that he's got was really, really thrown well today. And then again, just the premium velo. I think he'll get a little bit better each time out. And then Blanco just kind of mix and match and plus minus and had all 4 pitches going today and just keeps guys off balance. So it's, again, a lot of maturity there for, we're wearing, I guess the Sunday creams on a Saturday, but really good job by him just giving us a bunch of strikes right there.
What do you think of Cam's couple of innings, and does that kind of line up with what you've seen from him since he got here?
I think, yeah. I mean, the velo continues to tick up a little bit. I remember we were chasing around the recruiting trail all over the country. I mean, he grabbed 93, 94 every now and then. It's a really good athlete. It's just easy. I mean, it's just he really attacked the strike zone today, and there's no doubt more velo coming. I don't know when, but it's not a big velo deal. I mean, it is important to an extent, but he can really get outs, and he's shown the ability against our hitters to, when there's a mess going on, he can say, okay, I'm putting an end to this right now. So really excited about what he's able to do, and we need to get him back out there right away.
What kind of role do you envision maybe being out there for him this year as a freshman?
Yeah, I mean, I told him when I met with him, it's like, hey, we brought you here to pitch on the weekend, right? So, again, I think there needs to be some sort of progression to that. And, we've kind of overly communicated even with how he's going to lift throughout the week and making sure early in the year to middle of the year. But we're expecting his role to continue to evolve, but really confident about his ability to get outs really anywhere.
Look at Tyler Maya. When you're making the lineup court, how difficult is it to try to find a place for him to play?
Yeah, they're making it tough on me, which is good. We talked about Arkansas last year when the last game was played that we were going to try to make it as hard as possible to get on the field. And I think we did that this last summer. And, we got some guys that are banged up right now, and Blake Grimmer and Garrett Wright that are fully capable of being everyday SEC players. So, and again, would you see a guy like Finley Bates comes off the bench and leaves the yard. And so, again, we got a lot of guys we're excited about, and it's just going to be competition nonstop. But pretty cool what he did first at bat the other night to leave the yard.
What do you feel you learned about your team this weekend?
I just really like how they stayed hooked up for 18 innings today. I mean, again, I know you're going for a shutout there late at the, in the, whatever the 7th it is. But our two guys diving, doing everything they can to keep the ball in the infield, or Hunter High coming off the bench and diving to try to keep the ball in the infield. So, again, just staying hooked up. I told them it's not easy to win 2 games in one day. I don't care who you're playing or when or where you're playing. It's not easy to do in college baseball. So just I'm proud of how they handled their business. And, we'll give them the day tomorrow, get a little reset, and we'll look into next week too.
What did you see on some of those pickoffs during the first game?
So better coaching for the third base box is what we need, is what I saw. But, again, honestly, they did a good job. I mean, holding runners, again, changing looks, and it can't happen. At the end of the day, that's on me. But we'll be better about it. Got some young guys getting out there, getting their feet wet, and, some guys are going to be aggressive. We're going to get got every now and then. But, again, not a huge point of concern, but needs to be better for sure.
Manny didn't play today. Is that an injury or just out of the lineup? What's kind of the deal there?
Yeah, so Manny got hit with a pitch last weekend. Has been kind of navigating that all week. We feel good about it. Woody and Clank have done an amazing job with him. Just I think with a little bit of the colder weather last night, it again was a little bit tight, I guess would be the right term. But he had an X-ray pregame. It was negative, so he'll be day-to-day. But we don't see him missing a lot of time. But obviously he's a huge piece for us. But at this point in the year, just want to keep the big picture in mind with Manny.
How good was it for Krenzel to face hitters in a different jersey?
I think he needed it. I think we kind of were joking in the dugout like, there he is, we missed you. So I met with Krenzel probably 10 days ago. I think sometimes guys with the competitive element of our rosters, they try to be something they're not instead of just, stacking consecutive days and trying to be the best version of themselves. I mean, so again, the best version of Braden Krenzel is really, really good on the mound. So I think the way he attacked the strike zone up to 94, 95 with the horizontal movement, the way he can plus and minus with the change, and throw the breaking ball, and he's pitched a lot for us in big roles. So he's going to get a lot of outs for us this year, and I got 100% confidence in him.
What makes
One or two more.
Max pickoff move so effective?
I think just the athleticism. Again, it's like it's a shorter arm action, right? Sometimes guys have quick feet and a longer arm, and you have a little bit of time. Or other guys are more deception based, or even the balk move that guys get away with all the time. But just a great athlete. I mean, again, like on PFP work, or you could run him around with our infield group, and he'd probably look like just like some of our other infielders. But good athlete, but it's important to him too. We've tried to make it this year like it needs to be important for you to protect 90 feet, to keep the ball in front, and to hold runners. And proud of our guys doing that all weekend.
What do you like about what Trent brings to the table offensively?
It's another slow heart rate guy. I mean, again, played a lot of baseball from SoCal. An amazing family. Just loved his visit, and they're just great people. But, again, he's a guy that his teammates love him. They're excited for him to get out there. They trust him to handle his business, and he's a worker. I mean, when he first got here this summer, I mean, it was nonstop, like getting videos, and we were out on the road recruiting. But he was here all day, every day, swinging and getting after it in the cage, and how do I get better? How do I close the gap? But credit to Levi and Stone Lawless and all those other guys. They've done a good job of kind of bringing him along, and he's going to be a big piece for us. But excited for him to get those first two knocks today.